What happens when Navy submarine conducting routine training exercise off California coast experiences catastrophic mechanical failure, sending vessel to ocean floor 300 feet below surface? When crew of 87 sailors trapped inside with oxygen supply lasting maximum 6 hours, and when Navy rescue teams searching Pacific Ocean cannot locate exact position fast enough before air runs out. This is story of September 19, 1987, and why 87 Navy sailors survived, not just military rescue capabilities, but because David Hasselhoff driving Kit along Pacific Coast Highway when Kit's sonar detected metallic signature, Navy's equipment struggling to locate, giving rescue teams exact coordinates with 43 minutes oxygen remaining. September 19, 1987. USS Greeneville, Los Angeles-class attack submarine, departed Naval Base Point Loma, San Diego for routine training 30 miles off coast. Crew of 87. Commander Robert Hayes, 42. Executive Officer Lieutenant Commander Patricia Chen, 36, one of first female officers qualified for submarine duty. Submarine commissioned 1985, good maintenance record. At 9:47 a.m., 28 miles off Dana Point, conducting deep dive 300 feet. At 10:03 a.m., ballast tank valve catastrophic failure. Submarine taking on water faster than pumps could compensate. Hayes ordered emergency blow, rapid surfacing using compressed air, but secondary valve failure prevented it. Submarine continued descending. At 368 feet, struck ocean floor. Bow hit rocky formation, rupturing forward ballast tanks. Stern settled into sediment, rested at 40-degree angle, bow elevated. Hayes assessed damage. Hull integrity maintained. No breaches. Good news. Bad news stuck. Stern embedded. Bow damaged. Ballast systems compromised. Couldn't surface. 368 feet below. Unable to move. Emergency protocols. Distress signal via emergency buoy. Communication with Point Loma. Message: USS Greeneville disabled. Crew safe but trapped. Immediate rescue required. Navy response immediate. Deep submergence rescue vehicle DSRV prepared, but DSRV at San Diego required transport. Estimated time 4 to 5 hours. Problem: oxygen. With submarine on floor, systems damaged, power conserved, oxygen regeneration limited. With 87 breathing in sealed environment, supply finite. Lieutenant Wu calculated approximately 6 hours breathable air. After that, carbon dioxide dangerous, oxygen depleted, hypoxia, unconsciousness, death. Distress signal 10:12 a.m. Oxygen calculated to run out approximately 4:12 p.m. Navy had 6 hours to locate exact position, get DSRV dock, evacuate crew. Ocean vast. Even with emergency buoy approximate position, locating submarine precisely on floor in 368 feet across square miles challenging. Navy deployed ships with sonar, but California coast ocean floor complex, ridges, rock formations, sediment creating acoustic shadows. Multiple ships searching grid, but pinpointing exact location taking time. At 11:30 a.m., hour 18 minutes after distress, Navy hadn't located exact position. Search narrowed to 2 square miles, but DSRV couldn't begin without precise coordinates. David driving Kit north on PCH, heading LA to Santa Barbara charity event. Beautiful morning. At 11:35 a.m., near Dana Point, Kit activated. David, detecting unusual acoustic signature 27 miles offshore. Sonar analysis indicates large metallic object on ocean floor. David half listening. Sonar. Kit, We're on land. Sensors include passive sonar, using ambient ocean acoustic monitoring, detecting metallic signature consistent with large submarine at depth 360 to 380 feet, bearing 227 degrees. Submarine, isn't that normal? Submarines position stationary on floor. Operational submarines don't rest motionless. Anomalous. Cross-referencing emergency radio. David, detecting Navy distress. Submarine USS Greeneville disabled and trapped. Rescue in progress, but search teams having difficulty locating exact position. David pulled over. You can detect where it is. My sonar detected signature matching reported position. Can provide coordinates more precise than search teams have. Contact Navy. Kit transmitted military emergency channel. Response within seconds. This is Naval Base Point Loma. Identify yourself. Civilian vehicle with advanced detection. Have acoustic detection of disabled submarine USS Greeneville. Can provide precise coordinates. Officer skeptical. Civilian vessel. Position and how detecting. Shore-based near Dana Point with passive sonar. Detecting metallic acoustic signature bearing 227 degrees. Depth 368 feet. Distance 27.3 miles offshore. Consistent with Los Angeles-class submarine on floor. Silence. Different voice. Captain Rodriguez, Submarine Rescue Coordinator. You have sonar from shore detecting our submarine. Affirmative. Can provide bearing and range to support search. We have 4 ships searching 2 square miles. Sonar dealing with complex floor creating acoustic shadows. Transmit your data. Kit calculated coordinates based on acoustic signature, triangulation, topology. Transmitted. Rodriguez reviewed. Your coordinates place submarine 400 yards from where we've concentrated. Within acoustic shadow zone we've had difficulty. Repositioning assets now. 2 Navy ships repositioned. Sonar, knowing where to focus confirmed. Contact confirmed. Submarine at civilian provided coordinates. Depth 368 feet, 40-degree angle bow up. Marking for DSRV. Time 11:52 a.m. 2 hours 40 minutes into incident. 3 hours 20 minutes oxygen remaining. DSRV still 90 minutes away. Kit saved Navy over our search time, but rescue extremely close to oxygen deadline. David contacted Rodriguez. Civilian vehicle. Rescue timeline. DSRV on site 1:30 p.m. Docking 45 minutes. Evacuation 90 minutes. Completion 4:30 p.m. Oxygen deadline 4:12 p.m. Extremely close. Any delays people die. David thought, can anything extend oxygen? Crew minimal activity, lying still breathing slowly. Medical officer giving supplemental oxygen, doing everything possible. What if you reduce people consuming oxygen? If evacuated some before DSRV arrives would reduce consumption, but no way to evacuate without DSRV. 368 feet underwater, beyond safe scuba. Pressure would kill them. Kit's voice. David, submarine escape trunks. David asked Rodriguez, what about escape trunks? Escape trunks allow individual sailors to escape using breathing apparatus and suits, but extremely dangerous at this depth. Edge of survivability. Navy policy, last resort only. But if crew facing oxygen depletion anyway, couldn't trunks evacuate enough people to buy time? Rodriguez paused. Actually feasible. Evacuate 20 to 30 via trunks now would reduce consumption significantly. Remaining 57 to 67 would have oxygen until 5 p.m. instead of 4:12 p.m. Gives buffer. But dangerous. Could lose people. More dangerous than everyone dying if rescue delays. Point taken. I'll relay to Hayes. His call. Message transmitted. Hayes conferred. Decision. Execute partial evacuation. 28 sailors selected. Youngest, healthiest. Medical briefed. Enter trunk wearing Steinke hood. Trunk floods. Pressure equalizes. Hatch opens. Ascend while exhaling to prevent lung overexpansion. Dangerous but survivable. At 12:15 p.m., first group of 4 entered. 4 shot to surface. Navy ships recovered. All 4 survived. Some decompression sickness but alive. Over 45 minutes. 28 evacuated. 26 survived successfully. 2 severe decompression requiring hyperbaric but stabilized. 28 evacuated meant 59 remaining. Oxygen consumption reduced 32%. New calculation 5:15 p.m. instead of 4:12 p.m. Extra hour 3 minutes buffer. DSRV arrived 1:38 p.m. Docking initiated. Descended. Located hatch. Established seal. 2:24 p.m. Docking complete. Evacuation began. Groups of 12 transferred through rescue chamber. First group 2:31 p.m. DSRV ascended. Transferred to ship. Returned. Second 3:18 p.m. Third 4:02 p.m. Fourth 4:44 p.m. Final 11 including Hayes and Chen evacuated 5:07 p.m. Entire crew accounted. 87 sailors started. 28 via escape trunks. 59 via DSRV. All 87 alive. Final evacuation 5:07 p.m. Original oxygen deadline 4:12 p.m. Rescue completed 55 minutes after crew would have begun fatal hypoxia without partial evacuation extending supply. Rodriguez contacted David. Civilian vehicle with sonar. All 87 evacuated successfully. Your coordinates saved critical search time. Escape trunk suggestion extended oxygen enough to complete rescue without casualties. You saved 87 lives today. Glad Kit's sonar could help. What happened to Submarine? Greeneville will be recovered using specialized salvage. Preliminary valve failures caused incident. Full investigation will determine cause and modifications needed. But crew safe. David drove to Point Loma later. Met Rodriguez and rescued crew. Hayes thanked him personally. When sitting on floor watching oxygen countdown knowing teams searching but couldn't find us, I prepared for possibility we might not make it. Then got message civilian vehicle detected us. Didn't understand how, didn't care. You gave hope. And escape trunk suggestion, brilliant tactical thinking. You thought like submariner. David explained Kit's sonar and analysis. Your car has sonar. Hayes fascinated. Advanced detection including acoustic sensors. Designers built capabilities most don't know about. Those capabilities saved my crew. Thank you. Navy investigated. Findings: mechanical failure in ballast valve coupled with emergency blow failure created cascading failure. Design modifications implemented across Los Angeles class fleet. New protocols established for partial evacuation via escape trunks where oxygen risk could be mitigated. 28 sailors who volunteered all recovered from decompression within days. 2 severe cases made full recovery. All received commendations for dangerous procedure saving shipmates. David received official letter from Secretary of Navy recognizing civilian assistance. Letter noted sonar detection provided critical coordinates. Recommendation for partial evacuation extended oxygen allowing completion without casualties. Kit's sonar became subject of interest from naval engineers. David explained passive acoustic monitoring, signal processing, favorable positioning relative to acoustic shadows. Navy incorporated lessons into improved detection.
For 87 sailors and families, September 19, 1987 was day that could have ended in tragedy but didn't, because civilian vehicle had sonar nobody expected and driver willing to help. Submarine accidents are submariners' nightmare. Trapped underwater, oxygen running out, hoping rescue arrives. Greeneville crew lived that nightmare but survived because David and Kit provided coordinates when needed, and tactical decision to use escape trunks bought extra time, making difference between successful rescue and disaster. Story became submarine service law. Time civilian car with sonar detected down submarine faster than Navy and suggested escape trunk evacuation, saving crew. Hayes kept photograph of Greeneville being recovered. Reminder of day crew survived impossible situation. Chen went on to become senior female submarine officer, crediting experience with teaching solutions to impossible problems sometimes come from unexpected sources. 28 sailors formed Ascent Club, men and women who shot 368 feet to surface and lived. Met annually September 19th to commemorate survival. For David, incident proved Kit's systems valuable beyond land emergencies. Sonar designed for detecting underwater obstacles could locate disabled submarine, and capability combined with willingness to help saved 87 lives. That story of how Navy submarine trapped on ocean floor with oxygen running out. Kit's sonar detected what Navy struggled to find, providing coordinates, enabling rescue with less than hour oxygen remaining, and suggestion to partially evacuate using dangerous escape trunks bought extra time, meaning difference between everyone surviving and disaster that would have killed entire crew.